This movie brings a whole new meaning to the song lyrics. If you wanna be my lover.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Companion. A weekend getaway with friends at a remote mansion cabin turns into chaos as guests are not what they seem and bodies begin to pile up.
This was not part of the plan. I didn't mean to.
Did you jailbreak your sex bot?
This is a great sci-fi thriller, horror, dark comedy film that totally took me by surprise, and I had an awesome time with Companion. Writer-director Drew Hancock was also a writer of an awesome, funny, ridiculous TV show I used to watch called Blue Mountain State. He has definitely stepped up his game since then, and I think this is the best thing he has ever done. Of course, it touches on the subjects of like robotics and artificial intelligence, but does so in a fun, engaging, and intelligent way. It's not quite the movie that you think it is. Like, I thought I was going into like a full-on horror slasher flick, and it is that at parts, but it's so much more than that, and it's got all these genres wrapped up in this movie, and it's kind of mixed into a bowl, and it's beautifully laid out in front of us as this hilarious, ridiculous, over-the-top, but thought-provoking horror film. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect going into this movie. I didn't really see many trailers for this film, so I was going in kind of blinded and empty-handed, and I think that was the way to approach this film because I had no expectations for it, and it definitely delivered all the funs and thrills that I want out of a horror film, out of a thriller film. Sophie Thatcher, who is, this great up-and-coming scream queen. I love her from Yellow Jackets. And also Jack Quaid from Scream and The Boys. Like, the two of these actors together are perfect. Like, I love the casting of this movie. I thought they were fantastic and had great, strange, wacky, but powerful on-screen chemistry.
It's called chemistry. I have it with everybody.
Their performances are so layered, and the way that this story is structured and the way that this film eventually gets told and is revealed to us, there's some flashbacks and things like that. It keeps you kind of on your toes, and it allows the movie to reveal slowly back layers about each character.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
And to me, that's great writing, that's great storytelling, and I was completely invested in this film. The movie's only just barely over an hour and a half long, the perfect runtime for this film. I always am an advocate for the hour and a half runtime, but in this case, like, it does fit really well with this movie, and I thought it was perfectly paced. The action and the tension and like the thrills of this movie are really suspenseful and a lot of fun, but like not scary, if you know what I mean. If you're like, afraid that this movie's going to be too much, I don't think it would be. If anything, you're going to be laughing more than you are going to be like, out of your seat, scared out of your wits. I will say there are some bloody parts, there are some gory moments, there is definitely no shortages of that in this film, but it's not done to like, the Conjuring effect, you don't get that like existential dread. If anything, you're kind of laughing with these characters and at these characters as things begin to unfold. I thought this movie looked really good. The cinematography was great. The way that they did, the special effects, especially when it came to the robotics and things like that. The production design, the costumes, all that stuff was well done. Like, there's not really, to me, a weak part about the actual production and style of this film. I love how badass, like, the lead character that Sophie Thatcher plays is. And the only big issue with this movie is that it doesn't really do anything new in the genre. While it is like a great movie and everything like that, it's not reinventing anything, and it's not adding very much to the world of like horror or that sort of genre, even though I think the AI and the robotic stuff in this movie is cool. And again, I'm not gonna like destroy this movie because it didn't have that. I'm just saying, for me, I would have liked a little bit more with the robotics and stuff like that, and they just sort of scratched at the surface of it. Like, she's able to at parts change her strength and her agility, and you know, change her intelligence and stuff like that on the remote. But there's so much more that we could have explored and had fun with those, you know, and I think they were kind of lacking a little bit there. I would have liked for them to have dived a little bit deeper and had a little bit more fun in that world. That was sort of my only one complaint coming out of this film. Besides that, I think this is a great action, thriller, sci-fi, horror film, dark comedy film. This is definitely a movie worth checking out.
Hey man, check it out, huh? Hey, it's an alien!
So I'm gonna go ahead and give Companion a B+. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Also, comment down below, what did you think of this film, Companion? What is your favorite AI horror film? I would love to hear your thoughts, questions, and comments down below in the comment section. Make sure you do that. And come back and check out some other movie reviews, such as Captain America, Brave New World, and my most recent 6 Films Deep, where I review films like A Real Pain, Nosferatu, A Complete Unknown, and other films as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next film.